In last class, we have already discussed about the meaning of bank and how the word bank is derived. Then, what are the characteristics of bank? As bank is one of the financial institution, it transacts the money. Is it? Yes, then it accepts the deposit and it gives the withdrawals and it lends the loan to the people and public. Is it is called the bank. Yes, here in today's class, let us discuss about that. What are the functions of bank? Is bank accept the deposit from the public and others. What is bank accept the deposit? Who want to save their money? So it accept those savings as a deposit. Okay, from the others in the sense of the people and the public or a company. It accept the deposits. Then afterwards, lending money to the public and other institution. Is it? It lend the money. Sometimes it returns the money. What it accept the deposit. Sometimes it gives the withdrawal when person or company is need to withdraw the amount. Okay. Then afterwards, it lend the loans also for the public who need the money. So it gives the what is loan to those people. So we call it is the main function is lending money to public and other institution as a loan. Afterwards, it gives the money as a return like the withdrawal by the checks and drafts. Yes, then third function of the bank is that is transacting money from one place to another place. What is it? Transact the money one place to another place. In the barter system, we already face the many more problems. We cannot carry the goods one place to another place. It's a very heavy, is it? So here, what is the bank, the main function is it transact the amount one place to another places. Nowadays we have the more ATMs, we are collecting our amount in Delhi, otherwise in other country. Is it in anywhere? Is it? So it transact the amount in one place to another. It is transact the money from one place to another place. Then next function of the bank is collecting money on checks, drafts and bills. So it not only collect the cash. Okay, it not only collect the cash. Similarly, it collects the money. Similar money because what it is the checks, drafts and bills are not money, but it is the similar to money. Okay, so it collecting the money on what is checks, drafts and bills. It collects the not only the cash, it collects the similar money we called checks, drafts and bills. Then afterwards, hearing safe deposit locker. Yes, it is the another one function. Already I explained in the characteristics, it expansion is functions, is it? But here we can see in the modern years, it expand its functions, so it giving the safe deposit locker to the people, is it? So we have the more gold or some more what is documents, valuable documents we have, otherwise something what is valuable things we have at your home, it means it is not safe to us, is it? When we keep these all in the locker, so for that wealth and for that documents, that what is government, what is bank is our responsible to protect that, is it? Then we can pay the some more amount for getting this locker. Okay, so it nowadays it giving the locker to us for what purpose? To protect, is it? To secure our valuable things. It's one of the function of the bank. We can utilize that and we keep our valuable things in the what is bank. Otherwise, the many more problems is the robbery and also the thieves is there. So this is the harmful to keep the all goods in all good valuable things at home. Is it is very safe to keep in the safety locker, deposit locker. Then afterwards, conducting foreign exchange transaction. That is, it exchanges the foreign money into the Indian money and Indian money into the foreign money. It makes the foreign exchange. So it is the valuable to us to move for the foreign countries. Then afterwards, keeping valuable in the safe custody. Already I said no, it is repeated likewise like the documents. Then afterwards, valuable gold, silver, whatever we have, valuable things is possible to keep in our locker, safety locker. Then issuing letters of credit and guarantee. It is providing the credit and guarantee letters to as well as issuing letters of credit and guarantees. Sometimes here in next what is the fourth lesson, money and credit, on that lesson you cleared about this point. What it is, sometimes bank needs the amount on the time it issue the credit what it is letters, then afterwards guarantees, through that it collects the amount. So for example, NSC's National Savings Certificate by post office, we are collecting that, but after the some years we are getting the double amount, otherwise the 75% of the amount, otherwise the bond fixed deposit what we are doing. So for that purpose they are giving some guarantee what is issues, is it? Then afterwards credit. So these are all the functions of the bank. What is issuing the letters of what is credit and guarantee. Then afterwards conducting the government transaction, is it? So the bank only not giving the deposit and withdrawal is not the function, it is only not its function. So apart from that, it is the main function is conducting the government transaction in the bank is also main function nowadays. Okay, so these are all functions of the bank. Let us discuss about that. What are the services offered by the bank? What are the services bank is given to the customer? Is it? Let us discuss about that. Yes, already we know that what is bank is providing the debit cards and credit cards. Okay, what is banks are giving the debit cards and credit cards. Then it provides the personal loans for the utilization of the person. Is it? So we are in the difficulty. So according to our capacity, the what it is banks will giving the what it is personal loans. Then already we know that banks are giving that home and vehicle loans. Then afterwards it provides the mutual funds and safe deposit lockers. Already we know that, and trust services. Some trust services it is giving. Then signature guarantee, e-banking, electronic banking system it is giving, is it? So these are all services offered by the bank. First one is what is debit and credit cards and personal loans, home vehicle loans, then mutual funds, safe deposit locker, trust services, then signature guarantee and e-banking. These services are offered by the banks. Understand? Let us discuss about the relationship between the bankers and customer. Is the relationship between the banker and customer is broadly divided into the two parts. First one is the general relationship and second one is the special relationship. What is the relationship between the bank and customer is broadly divided into the two parts. The first one is the general relationship and second one is the special relationship. Let us discuss about that general relationship. Primary relationship we have. Is it? What is the primary here? Creditor and debitor relationship. Primarily we are the creditor or the debitor. Is it? Relationship we have here. And subsidiary relationship. What is the subsidiary relationship we have? Then agent and principal relationship. In a sense, some more principles are that we are all following the request. We are the agent of the bank. Otherwise, the bank sometimes acts like the agent of the customer. Is it? So likewise, what is the primary relationship like the creditor and debitor relationship and subsidiary relationship? Then next is the agent and principal relationship. Then next is the special relationship we have. In a sense, banks and customers have the special relationship. What are those? Obligation to honor check. What is the obligation to honor check? So every bank has the obligation to honor check. Then afterwards, the obligation to maintain secrecy of the account. What is it? It is the obligation to maintain the secrecy of the account. It is not gives the any information of any account holder to people or any media. Okay, so if it is a necessary, the government gives the order to get the all information about that only. Banks will give the all account details of a account holder. Otherwise, it is not announced the any account details to any person. Here, it maintain the secrecy of account. So these are the relationship between the bank and customer. So let us discuss about that types of bank. Already we discussed about that. What are the relationship between the bank and customer? Is it? Let us discuss about the types of bank. How many types of the bank we have in our country? Is it? Is here the central bank? Is it? Or RBI, Reserve Bank of India. The Reserve Bank of India is the central bank of country. Is it? So already we know that our national national bird is we call the peacock. Is it? Then similarly national fruit is called the mango. So here our national bank is called the central bank, Reserve Bank of India. Is it? It control and it gives the principles and rules and regulation to all its subordinate banks. In next class in money and credit, on that lesson I will explain about that what are the functions of the RBI and how it makes a credit control. Is it? So likewise, so we call RBI is the banker's bank. In sense is the bank mother bank also we can call that. Is it? It is the central bank. Central bank we have in our country. Then afterwards commercial banks. Yes, commercial banks is the type of the bank. So all these type of the bank have its special activity. It is in the sense one bank to another bank have its special activities. Okay, so central bank is our country bank. Then it is the mother bank of all banks. Okay, then we call it is the banker's bank. Then afterwards the commercial bank. Commercial banks gives the loan and subsidies for the trade and business purpose for commercial matters. What is it? Gives the help and it is useful for the commercial purpose, business purpose. Then industrial banks. Industrial banks already we know that what is it gives the important for the development of the industry. So it provides the subsidy loans, credit. Is it? So for the industrial development. So industrial persons are getting the account in this industrial bank. And indigenous banks, in the sense of money lenders, sahukars, the sates are there, no? So they are giving money to the people for getting the more interest. Is it? That is also called the bank. There is no more intention of these peoples. In a sense, there is no developmental process we can see in these sahukars and sates. They are doing the financial transaction for earning more money. Is it? So this is called the indigenous, otherwise the money lenders, otherwise the sates, sahukars provides the loan, in a sense credit to the people. Okay, then land development bank. It is useful for the agricultural development, for land development. So purchasing the tractors, fertilizers and other spare parts for agriculture. Is it? Afterwards for the market. Is it? So development of the agriculture, it gives the loan to the development of the land and agriculture. Then afterwards cooperative banks. Already in the 9th standard I explained more about the cooperative societies. Is it? What is this? Is also in the sense five or more people who have the more money, they are all combinedly what is invest the amount to transact is called the cooperative societies. Is it? So these are all types of the banks. First one is our national bank is called the RBI, Reserve Bank of India. In the sense central bank. Okay, the second one is the commercial bank and third one is the industrial bank and land development bank, indigenous bank or money lenders, sahukars and cooperative banks. These are all types of the bank. Understand this?